Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
So we're
Sun's
talking
man
about
to
Team ban.
finish destroying the porcelain.
I noticed they did not ban the Lone Druid from Singularity. I do believe they have a Lone Druid player, though.
Yes.
If I recall.
I think it's Exotic Deer, actually.
Yes.
I think
he
they...
is a Lone Druid spam.
Yes, they are actually big fans of the Lone Druid. What else have we seen them play a lot of? They
I
do really
bet they
like the
could bristle,
DK that we
too,
saw
eventually.
Nisha play it. Puck,
Radiant
safe opener.
team pick.
Take it away from Sin and crew.
I'm sure Nahaz talked a lot earlier about the value of flex picks because he
I
told
don't
me
know,
all
I was
about
just
it in China.
Did he?
Every panel, we talked about the flex picks.
Dude, I mean, DC came
10
second at TI
seconds
last year
remaining.
thanks to flex picks. And then they've
Yep.
just been important ever since.
If you're not doing yoga, you're fucking up.
5
Tell them.
seconds
I mean,
remaining.
and then there was Wings who just
Reach
drafted
it.
like VP essentially at the summit, honestly.
Yeah.
Reserve time.
But the point is still there. The flex picks are good. You don't know if this is going to be an off-lane puck, a mid puck, what it's going to do. So you get a little variety. Makes it a little harder to react. Sky's the limit here for Crescendo.
I wonder if Singularity will ban the DK in the second phase. I actually think that was a really big problem for
Radiant
the last
team
game.
pick.
Because it's just like you pick this DK and that forces puck to the offlane unless you want to give puck this
Mhm.
terrible matchup.
Yeah, Lone Druid, sort of a flex pick. I guess like most of the time you're going to assume he's safe lane position 1. But in this case, you don't know if it's Baby Knight playing him. You don't know if it's Excalibur
10
playing him.
seconds remaining.
Definitely is a hero that can go mid. And depending on the matchups, sometimes you can
5
put him
seconds
off lane
remaining.
with a safe lane try or go aggro try and put him solo safe lane. You can put him in that kind of 3 role,
Reserve
quote
time.
unquote, if you set up the lanes right. So still very flexible in terms of how you set him up. Of course, a lane dominator. And hey, we talked about
Dire
Dazzle in the
team
last
pick.
game. A lot of players that like that hero on Crescendo, EGM, Ake, and Syndrin. I've all seen play quite a bit of Dazzle, so not surprised to see a little gravitation towards the Shadow Priest.
Yeah, that was a big Syndrin hero when he was on the support, so he said not too shocking.
Radiant
Train against the
team
Lone
back.
Druid, so if any free damage and stuff you can get back, they have to commit to a push. One thing about Lone Druid, he stopped doing some yoga because he lost his flexibility in terms of the builds. He can't do like the Lone Druid ranged Druid build anymore. It's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Dunzo. It's like
10
all
seconds
Midas Radiance.
remaining.
So that's a little disappointing.
5
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
Dazzle. And then so I'm feeling alright with this. Ban to the next
Reserve
phase.
time.
Maybe I would ban the DK, I think, if I'm
Dire
Singularity.
team
I don't
back.
want DK Lone Druid on the enemy team. They banned the Huskar. Great
Radiant
choice. That's
team
funny
back.
that's back now. You always have to think about the Oracle and the Huskar and the Dazzle.
So dumb, dude. I don't know. I mean, it's a great combo. It's the one thing that Huskar can do, but I say
Yeah.
it's dumb because Huskar is actually just terrible. Like, he's really not strong. There are so few
I don't know, dude.
situations.
If you get ahead, you just win.
Yeah,
It's like TA times 10.
yeah,
5 seconds
but
remaining.
that's a big if. It's like, if you get ahead with this hero that sucks at sieging high ground, like, you know,
Reserve
like,
time.
yes, he can still snowball out of control, but the hero is so fragile. You get a Silver Edge, and all of a sudden, the old Huskar really does not look as impressive.
You're welcome, Jam Jar. Shout out to you, buddy. 5 minutes ago. Sorry, guys.
the
Yeah,
delay's
if you haven't
brutal.
figured out, we're on a 5-minute delay, so we can't immediately respond to chat, but I'm sure you've noticed by now. Mouse in left hand, lull.
LOL.
Oh, okay. 'Cause yeah. I thought we were like reflected or something for a
Dire
second.
team back.
The Bristleback is banned out.
Bristle.
Coddle A already
Hey,
gone too.
Boris said earlier in our little pre-hub interview that he thought Bristleback might be
But
the
then
most
who did
picked
we
hero.
decide on? It was Clockwork.
Clockwork, huh?
Still there.
Uh-huh.
Good hero with Lone Druid.
Uh-huh.
He works so well
10
around the cogs.
seconds remaining.
I guess that was when he was ranged, actually. Now he's kind of shit with Clock. Oh, that changed.
5
Jeez.
Well,
seconds
That used to be so
remaining.
good.
Yeah, I mean, Clockwork's still good in general. I feel like it's not like there's a... Oh, we've got Lone Druid, can't play...
They could like Clock SF if it's good for Radiant.
Oh, Clock SF with Lone Druid Dazzle, I like it.
Yeah, Lone Druid safe lane, Clock 4, and then they'd still have the flex pick last for the Clock being either off lane or get a position 4 like a Slardar or something if it's good. Oh, by Clock.
Radiant
Okay,
team
we were right,
pick.
though. We
Yeah.
nailed it. We're so good.
No,
Give me some of that.
I'm with you.
Yeah, we're the best.
It's a good thought because the Clock Shadow Fiend is still a really scary duo. We've seen a lot of teams still
With Dazzle,
ban it
too.
out at this stage.
I still like Slardar.
10
Damage over time
seconds
heroes
remaining.
are still pretty good, but alright, Sand King, nice.
Dire team pick.
Good initiator against the Puck.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Puck getting owned by an Aghanim's Sand King. It was great. He tried and survive with the orb, and every time he just chased the orb over and over again in that late game.
And still a lot of flexibility here. We've seen some of the position for roaming Sand King, working the jungle. We've seen
10
mostly
seconds
offlane
remaining.
Sand King.
The counter would be the orb speed.
Orb
See, this Puck kept
5
getting owned because he was trying to
seconds
survive using the orb in the late game, but the Sand King's
Oh,
burrow
right.
was so long that he was catching it because of the Aghanim Scepter.
Reserve
But
time.
you got to 25 and went the orb speed.
Mm-hmm.
Be very survivable. However, the problem is you can't reinitiate. It's terrible. You're literally like it's cool. You move halfway across the map, but then your team is just done.
But isn't the 25 talent on
Radiant
Puck for
team
420
pick.
gold?
oh yeah, it's
just,
too
like,
good. It's way too good.
So unbelievably
I'm essentially
good.
memeing at this point. but-
Yeah. Well, especially since they also changed like Moonshard type stuff. That now there are things you can do with that gold in basically every game. You know, and that aren't a total waste.
We do
10
get our Slardar
seconds
eventually though,
remaining.
but he's going to be on the enemy team with the Sand King coming out here.
It's fine. Gives them some Roche
5
control.
seconds remaining.
Gives them another initiator. A
Was
lot of
a-
mobility.
Classic hero against the Lone Druid as well. Used to be
Oh, yeah.
Slardar,
Reserve
Wind Ranger
time.
all the time.
Yeah, minus armor to kill the bear. Suns fans taking a shower now.
Yeah, he's not very happy in there. Can't see that black writing under the Discord logo.
That's okay.
Oh, that's probably before he moved
it
it.
just says. The moon
Oh,
god.
there's actually. Oh,
I,
really?
I put it there.
What if I like?
Sven stands ready.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Takira.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
And
It's
Lone
clicked.
Druid. Oh, we were like a second ago,
No.
but that is very obnoxious.
That we
That
weren't going
happens.
into Dota TV for a moment.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Sorry. Razor, final
Did you
ban.
guys update the
5 seconds remaining.
shizzle or no?
Yeah, it gets updated automatically. Don't worry about it. Well, not
What?
automatically. He's doing it.
The
Reserve
You're updating
time.
The title.
no, the betting thing.
Oh, loot bet. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
I updated it.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the title that's there.
Is this quite the mouse pad?
Jam Jar. Wants
Yeah,
to
she's
talk
a
in the next
dentist.
interview. Yeah, it's Annie's.
Oh, look, they're peeking inside.
You know, I've never bought an oversized mouse pad.
I'm gonna get a new one that does this. Covers.
You want the
underneath.
whole thing?
Like
Yeah.
the ones upstairs, the antlion ones.
Yeah.
Is that what they are?
Yeah,
Have
there's
you
a
seen
bunch
those
up
super
there.
long
That's just-
pads? That's a mouse pad. That's just, it's like
Yeah.
10 penises.
Yeah, I like it because it keeps everything on the same level. I
Yeah.
like it. I'm
I-
a fan.
I have a signed complexity
Guys,
one from
just,
TI.
just wait till we
6.
add a Suns fan approved mouse pad to the store.
What does
Wow,
that mean?
just your face.
my
a
face.
mouse pad of, I don't know, just a design. that you-
What if it was just a giant,
We were actually-
overstretched face?
we were going to launch with mouse pads,
Really
but
low
it's a pain
quality.
in the ass to get custom sized mouse pads, and nobody
it?
liked the original design.
Dude, they are taking their time in this ban. What are they going to ban here? Offlaner or position 4? Take your pick, guys.
All right, Crescendo versus Team Singularity.
10
Welcome.
seconds
Earth
remaining.
Spirit.
Welcome to the draft, guys.
Tusk.
Thanks for
Interesting.
joining us.
Oh, the
Tusk.
Dazzle Tusk combo. Yeah, that's a really good ban, actually. And then,
I
like, saving
mean-
people during Macropire. And that's actually such a good ban.
Double save, yeah, okay, I could see it. It's very
Drow
unconventional,
Ranger.
but it's smart. Whoa, they pick up the Drow, so all of a
Radiant
sudden this is a real
team
pushing
pick.
draft.
Oh,
Drow
yeah.
Aura with Puck and Jakiro is very nice. The
That-
question is it support Slardar or support Jakiro?
I think it might be Jakiro mid with the Drow Aura.
I
And then
That would be cool.
off
Yeah.
lane Puck.
I hope so. I would love to see that.
Why not
10
offlane
seconds
Jakiro
remaining.
dueling? Huh?
Well, it might be.
yeah, the
There's
dual.
potential.
Great.
The
5
dual
seconds
lane with the
remaining.
dual breath?
Dual lane.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's definitely a lot of potential here.
They're going to pick Enigma. Never mind. They pick Viper.
Oh, it's 5 in the morning right now?
Oh, that's a good
It
call.
is.
I need to take my medicine. It's time for my pills, young ones. Where
Yeah.
did I put those pesky things? Gracious.
I really like the Viper
Jesus.
because it limits. We're talking about all that flexibility they have, where it's like, oh, it could be Jakiro mid, or it could be like this Puck mid and
Well,
then Jakiro dual offlane. But then you pick this Viper, and you're like,
It's
okay, we need to
definitely
think about who's going
not
to be against
Jakiro
Viper.
mid.
Exactly.
So it's Puck mid against Viper. He's going to get shit on. It's core Slardar, right? Patos was the offlane player. I know El Lesage is support. So interesting. Not the way I preferred to see these lanes set up. And knowing that now, I think Crescendo is pretty well positioned here. They've got a nasty 5-man squad. They've got great
10
lane
seconds
dominators. I think
remaining.
their late game is obviously better.
Who's the? I was gonna say, what's going on with this
5
the
seconds
Sven though?
remaining.
Because the off lane. So it is Cinderin on the Sand
Support
King.
Sven?
Yeah, support Sven.
What?
Because they needed.
You know,
we were expecting an offlaner.
I was
right? And then
talking
they picked
about this
Viper.
at the Galaxy Battles.
That
That
is
everybody,
true.
I'm sure, that's been watching right now, watched that when that happened. But Sven was so bad. I'm like, why not just pick him and then pretend
I think
that he's
Sven's...
a core?
That's true.
Pick him as a support.
I think Sven's win rate at Galaxy Battles was actually
Okay.
like 20% or something super abysmal.
We had a C game this morning. I think it was TNC, if I'm not mistaken. They opened up with Lena, Sven, and they both ended up being supports. How funny is that?
Yeah. Bait move.
That is flex picks at their best.
They were flexible.
Holy shit,
They
they're
were huge.
flexible.
I got one. I'll take
Oh,
my
shit.
second pill after we do these predictions. It'll be
Okay,
my-
will there be a teleport
This is
canceled
my treat.
by 10 minutes?
Prepare for
support
battle.
Sven.
teleport
No.
canceled.
Yes.
They don't
by
have a lot
10
of stuns.
minutes. There's
No.
Sven stun.
No.
Oh, they have a Slardar. I'm going with a no. By 10
Slardar.
minutes, I'm going with a no.
I'm going with a big negative
All
there.
right, I'll go with you guys, I guess.
Total number of Roshan kills.
How fast do we think it's going to I would say 3. Yeah, I don't think it should be a fast game. I think so.
3. They have a very good Roche lineup. Not very good. It's pretty good.
Both
All
teams
right,
are pretty
total
good.
number of blink daggers purchased by 25 minutes. All right, 1,
2, 3.
Nah, he won't have his.
2, 3. I'm gonna say 3.
3's kind of safe, because it could be either the Slardar
3
or
or
the Sven,
4.
depending on how the game's going.
Yeah. It could be 4 though. Oh,
Okay,
lucky
3 or
us. Team with the most Roshan kills. Got to be Dire.
Dire.
But
Really? Who do
do
you
we
think's
think
going to win?
Crescendo's gonna
30
win,
seconds to
right?
battle.
Yeah, I would do Crescendo. Yeah.
I'm still gonna say.
I'm going to say Singularity. Okay, good.
All right. If it's Crescendo, then who's going to be laughing?
Super duper. You don't have to hit select here, right?
No.
Look like button.
Yeah, they do. That's kind of weird.
Nikki thought the same thing.
So what's up with the music?
I just turned the
What about
music on because
I don't
we
know.
were waiting and listening to the music.
Yeah, it was pretty quiet.
Does it seem loud or is it fine?
The battle begins.
That's great. Oh no! Oh, I almost lost it. See this, guys? It's the red pill. Remember
Oh,
what
no.
happens?
I've been to that subreddit.
I
They're
was gonna
very
say-
mean to women.
That's a subreddit.
What?
Do I
You're
want to
so-
know what
You're
this is
so
about?
uncultured.
I
Talk
don't-
about the Matrix, guys.
Yeah.
I don't understand what that subreddit is all about,
Dude, we're not getting into that.
but they're real mean there.
That's some spooky shit.
Hey, they just deward something?
Yeah.
Hey,
so,
Catcore.
the safe lane pull is saved. Ake's gonna try and body block it though.
Can someone explain to me why
Oh, he's not going
Ake,
in.
the
Oh, he's going in.
experienced rich player that he is, uses this disgusting bone saw piece of crap dazzle set? There are so many better dazzle sets out there, and that's like a 99-cent stat.
Yeah, according to you, Zayori.
Hey, I am an expert
Dude, look at this
at Dazzle
damage.
Cosmetics.
Oh, that is painful.
Slardar.
Okay,
Slardar.
so the
I tried to throw it.
yeah, you did. So the Drow
Blame
versus Lone
Zyro.
Druid is the worst thing for Lone Druid, eh? So if you click on Drow, if you get a chance here. and
Oh,
we
you want me to click
yeah,
on
click
Drow?
Show me the frost arrow. Hover over that thing.
Okay.
So you guys see how it is. Hero duration 1.5, creep 7. The 7 seconds is applied to the Lone Druid bear.
Pretty good.
It can't move. It's the saddest thing ever. It is so depressing.
So do you change your build at all? Do you,
No.
Like, do you get this? 'Cause
Oh,
a lot
sorry
Of,
for the Drow. Yeah.
yeah, for Drow, do you? A lot of players leave this on 2 for a while.
Yeah. I've seen Max up against Lone Druid for sure.
Kachor.
It'll probably be some sort
Kachor,
of like
he's gonna see it.
3-2-2 or some build.
Oh, EGM, he's got the level 1 Stormbolt ready to go. Is he gonna fly it to Jakiro?
That roof is not
A lot of damage coming out with that Shadow Wave, and that's gonna be another kill going the way of Crescendo.
All right.
Crescendo.
It's a pop and start. Look, body blocks, EGM. Oh,
Oh, the
Jesus.
lag.
Crescendo.
Oh, God, that was
that
actually
us?
server lag.
Okay.
Looks
Yeah,
like-
that was not us.
Nobody paused though.
Yeah, that was
They're
surprising.
used to it apparently.
Well, it
giving
could have
up.
been. Yeah, could have been on.
Thoughts
side.
on Puck versus Viper?
We are on a mountain, and they're in Europe.
Nisha at least has the Drought Aura.
Actually, Puck is, yeah, with the Drought Aura. I think this matchup is not as shitty as it feels. Click on Puck. What's Puck's damage right now with the... So 76 plus 12.
It's only a level 1.
Yeah. It's actually not that bad for the Puck. Viper was only like 54 plus 6 or something. So Puck's base damage is more than Viper's total damage.
It's so high these days.
It's actually ridiculous.
It's definitely a lot of players go though. Like, in terms of knowing how to get on the right click
Yeah,
button.
support Sven again! Nice ice pad though, on to 3. Might cost Shakiro his life because he's just...
Oh, and
Stuck
EGM
in
can't
a lot
find
of
it.
they're, they're in pretty deep, though. Is
EGM has a
Catcore gonna
mango.
save it?
He can eat a mango. Anytime now.
What's that gonna do?
Mango.
He can
Tasty
dazzle-
treat.
Eat a
Have
mango.
some sorbet.
Don't worry, guys. I've got some sugar. At least you won't die on an empty stomach. Captain and Trafter speaking. Oh my. Okay. Well, a little bit of an over-aggressive dive there. But hey, with these rotations, Slardar is going to get some space in lane, so that's pretty nice. Not easy against the Sand King, but at least be able to get some experience.
Oh my goodness.
I think you missed a kill mid.
This is your guys' fault, okay?
Ooh, 2 points
though
in
I'm
the
cameraman.
Nether Toxin.
That's for last hitting Trent.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in terms of like, we've seen a lot of 3-1-1 builds lately.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
We've seen some 2-2-2s. The 3-1-1 build was legit. It was pretty great.
We
It
had
was a C game.
a prediction of how many kills we missed.
It would
We
be
could probably manipulate
all of it.
those, so.
I feel like these odds are valuable.
Really?
Crescendo's gonna. Yeah, look, the Crescendo. This means Singularity's favored.
Yeah.
So
think
what?
that's fair.
I thought Crescendo was gonna win
Based on
Yeah.
what?
Based on draft.
because
but
Singularity
the
went,
odds don't
went
go
to a
after
land in
draft.
Taipei.
Protector, a nice triple ice pad.
Oh,
That Shadow Wave.
yes,
Not
that
gonna be enough
feels
to
good.
save the Treant Protector. Cinder win.
Seriously, can we just stop and take a moment and appreciate how satisfying that is as a Dazzle player to just fuck somebody up like that?
I wouldn't know.
It feels so.
I mean, that's
good.
why the Tuskman was there, right?
Yeah.
That combo was
Because you can do
delicious.
that exactly. And you also have 2 saves. You've got Grave and Snowball. It's super annoying. But you're right.
So Lone Druid's top. He's away from the Drow, and now Drow just comes top. Now he's sad.
Yeah. Hero's gonna get that DD. Yeah, what
Mid
do we
lane?
think about Sven's support anyway? Did you guys talk about it before? I
Yeah,
got
we've
back?
seen it a
Not
couple
really.
times today.
That's the end of the baby now.
A couple times today. What about before today? Because the last time I remember seeing it was literally like 3 years ago.
Like Vega used to run. Vega used to
Yeah.
run off lane and support Sven. The old Vega, which is now a lot of VP
I
players.
feel like I've only seen it to counter super crazy physical damage strats.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only times I can think of. And I can't even really think of a specific game or team.
It was during the heavy physical armor era. There were some teams that were doing it like
Yeah.
2 or 3 patches ago or whatever, like 2 or 3 major patches ago.
Man, that
Oh.
Shadow Wave, dude. Jesus.
Dude, Ake is just slamming it in there.
Yeah, it looks like you don't need good cosmetics to be a good player.
He went
Zayori.
1-0-2, dude. That's a bold build right there. No grave at 3.
Yeah, there's a lot of ditched graves these days.
I know, dude. I like it.
Niche needs to be careful, dude. That is
Oh, nice phase shift. Dodges the storm bolt. Couture is in a lot of trouble. He's gonna drop. Nice foil to it. That kill actually gave him level 6.
Yeah, that was
pretty big.
Okay.
Oh, that looked like such a free double kill for the Viper, too. He's like, I'm just going to turn, clean these guys up, some classic Viper shenanigans, but the 6.
Yeah. It was kind of close, though. I'll be real. Not expected. But hey, now that they have that level indicator, he should have known, right, Trent?
Aha!
Like that.
It was pretty fast, though.
How's Cinder?
You
Great.
look like a giant on the camera. It looks
Yeah,
pretty
you really
funny. You're huge.
I am quite large.
You're huge.
All right, I will sit back.
Yeah, yes. Well, welcome.
Trent, you've been
my little lad.
Hello, everyone. Zayori here.
Uh-oh.
Oh no,
Silent stuff.
Cindy.
They're not going to find the damage, though. There are reinforcements on the way, friends.
This 20% HP EGM. We're trying to do smoke on here. Anyone?
See very shortly. First, let's do the mid lane.
Wow.
All right, there we saw the mid lane. There's
Oh, we're
the smoke.
smoking.
Who's the initiator? Where's the Sand King?
You know, if you have the pipe cosmetic on Dazzle, the smokes last longer.
Oh.
It's pay to win.
All right, guys.
It's so expensive.
I won't say who asked, but
Initiated upon. Another 8 seconds, and that is a TP out. Hero will find his
That's
way.
a no stun TP right there.
that was actually really
Yeah,
close. This Drow's Dunzo.
And Draga's blend. I mean, these Shadow Waves have been actually just incredible.
Yeah, man.
So far.
Ake is out of control. This is how you play Dazzle, boys and girls. Like a man.
Thank God. Thank God that Stormbolt was on cooldown, guys. We might have lost that gold that we get. I forgot to check that too.
Oh, the new
he's-
Viper Strike. It's so dirty. Oh. For the layman's, a patch note I did read, it ticks immediately now when you use it instead of a delayed damage source. So now, ooh, it's dirty.
That's one of the more not. Like when you earn someone and then they blink immediately is one of those things that just really irks me in Dota.
Dire's middle
Know
tower
that
is under
Treant
attack.
protection
What
was
level's
here.
that stun now in EGM? I
Maybe
mean, typical
2.
support Sven, but
That's 3.
yeah, it's quite a bit of damage. Oh, and look at that. The Raindrop Windlace. This is such a value build with the wand, too. He actually has so much mana. He's got 2.0 base regen, and then when he gets level 10, what is it? Plus 3 mana regen talent or something? Oh, no, it's plus 225 mana. That's what it is. But it's still nice.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Support Sven's super violent.
Yeah, I can use the coil onto Baby Knight.
Being like a level 3 tree incoming, I don't know if it's going to do anything.
Can you actually phase shift all of the Viper Strike damage? Like if you time it right, can you stop the Viper Strike from hitting?
Well, yeah, you can disjoin it.
You can disjoint it. He just mistimed it there because the Viper Strike still went on.
It's probably just been so short.
Yeah,
He was
I
probably
think
like
it's a hard
faking
one to hit.
animation or
Yeah.
something.
Especially with level 1 patient. Then GM wants this.
Oh, he gets slowed
He's-
down by the Leech
Now
Seed.
he faked out the stun once and
That
Nisha
was
held
a
it.
beautiful phase shift.
It was. It was better than it looks too because you're like, oh, it's so easy, but he like already.
Trying to deny
Oh,
himself. Not
yo,
gonna
that
happen.
phase shift again?
Yeah, dude. Nisha's actually
Alright.
tearing this up. Now Singularity Dust helps up the kill on the tree.
Oh.
Is he gonna get it?
Frozen 2. Actually,
The
might
revenge
find-
of Cinderin?
Oh no! Cinderin gets used
Alright.
again.
Nisha's actually so next level these phase shifts right now. He almost got it again there with an orb into another phase shift, but
God damn.
he had to throw the orb first, so it makes sense to keep going.
Wow.
Holy shit,
Radiant's middle
Nisha's
tower
really good at
is
puck.
under
That was like a puck highlight reel right there. That was super impressive.
Too bad he ended up dying.
He still got a double kill out of
That's
it,
when
though.
you cut it out right before he dies.
Press
That couldn't
Y,
happen.
Suns fan.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, well, see, the problem with that was, though, that whole time Lone Druid was just farming. So, old Excalibur here, yeah, he's got the Midas. He's feeling okay.
Might just cut.
And Drow working on her treads. They've really slowed down this Drow's momentum.
Level
We have
1
a
liquid
smoke,
fire
though.
too.
Coil is up.
Oh, this would be a big kill.
Yeah, they need this.
He needs the Savage Roar, but what good will it do if he gets coiled?
Silences the bear too.
And
Oh, and then
down
see that nice silence from
goes
Exotic at the end of the bear too.
Excalibur.
Yep,
The little plays.
great gank. Slowing down that bear momentum. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe, slight play.
correct with the no.
Yeah.
Great
Alright,
work,
what else do
team.
we have to
Alright.
look forward to this game?
Roche.
Roche kills.
Blink
okay.
daggers by 25. That's gonna be a tough one.
Roche and Blink Daggers.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know.
25 is quite a ways away, friend.
So, guys, I want to share this little update with you.
Okay.
One of the team members in the qualifiers here quoted one of the rules, 411. Insulting opponents in Skype, lobby, or in-game provocation, that's a default loss. That's how it's written in the rules.
Yeah.
He asked, what about in-game taunts? Are they allowed? The official ruling is yes, they are part of the game / cosmetic art. Taunt as much as you want.
That's
I just
good
wanted
to
to share that.
clarify, though.
But that is the official ruling. Okay, Kakor is going to die again here. Okay.
You know what they could use there? A stun.
Mhm.
Cancel a TP. I mean, we're past that, but still. That's interesting.
I just thought that was interesting that, like, right away the admin is like, 100%, if it's in the game, go fucking ham.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Sounds good.
Dota.
Bring on the Earthshaker pulls.
Bring on the
I mean, you spend all this money on taunts and these all chat mechanics.
Can you imagine a level 800 compendium? You have been disqualified for spamming Oshka de Loshka over and over and over.
Oi, 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 oi.
Oi, 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 oi. Yeah, I would get it. Oh, wait.
Radiant's bottom
Oh,
tower
wait.
is
Oh,
under
wait. We
attack.
can hear.
Radiant structures are falling.
Alright.
Probably find a tower here, looks like.
It's 12 minutes. This is the time. What's my Slardar blink at? That is like the crux of this
Slardar.
game.
Slardar.
All the way. Yeah.
Slardar 1200.
I'm not feeling too
Same
good
thing
about
about the same.
I'm not feeling good about exotic gear this game, man. He's really not balling hard enough. Set up the stun here. He hits it on the pretty lady. Now EGM comes in. He needs the vision, but the gust pushes him back. Will they have the damage? Certainly not. Big play from him.
Well, top lane, Excalibur. That was a
Excalibur.
corrosive haze, in case you were wondering. Corrosive haze.
Not amplify damage.
Right.
Gotcha.
It does amplify damage, but it's a corrosive haze.
Quite. So they need like the blink dagger on Slardar. They need a kill. They need tier 1 top and bottom, and then they need Roche all in the next like 12 and a half minutes for Singularity. That's a little spooky. They have a lot of things they need to get done, and they're trying to do it
Spooky is not
all
the
into
word
a
I would
Viper.
have used.
You don't think it's spooky? It's kind of spooky. Look, it's nighttime.
Viper's got a dragon lance. That doesn't freak you out?
Viper. It's just a Viper.
It's a Viper. He might be one of the scariest Dota heroes.
Cinderin. Are you in range? No. Level 4 Burrow Strike, though.
Radiant's
Aki,
top
look at
tower
this.
is
Level
under
3
attack.
Shadow Wave. Oh, yeah. Good.
I think Viper's more snake or more bird.
He's like a wyvern, kind of like a drake.
He's like a... Oh, he is
He
a
is a
drake.
drake.
You're right.
Viper
He's a
drake.
nether drake.
Nether Drake.
Fudge. But did you say he's a Viper drake?
He's a Viper Drake, guys. I mean, why not?
Are we going to have a gank
Yeah.
arena here? EGM?
He has coil, but they're not going to
Radiant's
help
top
Are you like
tower
extra
is under
zoomed in right
attack.
now?
No, you can't zoom in more than this.
Well, I didn't think so, but it just felt very tight.
Gonna get a tier 1 tower. No defense.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
This is the slow point in the game for the lone druid. He just wants to farm up that radiance. He's got 1800, so he's not
Radiant's
too
top
far
tower
away.
is under attack.
My Viper item build.
The hoodie went.
Your
uh,
Viper item build, I don't know, but this guy,
Wait, what's that item
Maybe
he's
not.
got there? Are those BOTs?
That would be really.
it is.
Ho ho!
I know. I mean, I can see them. I'm not blind, but it's certainly not common.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys can actually see the icon.
No, not when it's quick buy. Actually,
Wait, who was it?
It's only when it's purchased.
I already forgot who we were talking about.
The
Damn.
Viper.
Viper.
Damn it.
It doesn't work in quick buy. It's only when
Oh.
they've actually purchased it.
Oh.
But it is pretty weird. Like, it's a lot of movement speed, and it's good against the Singularity lineup, but
Makes you wonder, though. It feels very greedy and, like, punishable. You know, this is where Viper, you kind of want to finish up the Hurricane Pike, maybe rush towards an SNY.
the thing
or-
is, though, they have a lone druid. So, like, I'd actually expect more of, like, a Midas or something, honestly. Because he has nothing to do until there's a Radiance on the bear.
Well, now
and
you
it's
can TP.
fine, because it's a Drowse strat that's on a timer.
Instead of Midas, you can
That's
just TP
fair.
the other side of the map, Trent.
Oh, like a Maelstrom
You
or
ever think
something?
about
yeah,
that?
exactly.
You ever
Guys.
think about that, Trent?
Look at the value they're getting out of Kakor right now. He can see them.
Level 5,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
he's a tree.
Oh, hey, he has the Immortal. You haven't noticed that yet.
Yeah, those things are
Yeah, I'm getting pounded on.
Oh. Yeah, those stupid little pumpkins or whatever.
Coil use, though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Okay,
attack.
now that'll be a tier 1 tower, so they'll go support spend for tier 1. But there's the setup onto 2. Macro Pyre to follow. BBK drops a Viper Strike onto Patos. Corrosive Haze to
He is
turn.
so great.
Kakor, he punches him. Is the follow-up damage going to be there? Radiant Courier flies through. Nisha wants it. Doesn't quite find it. Synderin with the Epi. Actually does not do a hell of a lot. Viper still alive. Singularity will just back up.
Meanwhile,
On the Radiant. Watch.
it's about 1,000 away from the Relic.
Meanwhile, in Excalibur land,
Tower's actually almost dead. Slar could just go poke it. Go poke it. I got the ward for it.
Pathos.
Pathos.
Listen to Sunspan.
You got this,
He
bro.
needs every lacet he can, though.
Sunspan.
Like, I want more than just this blink items.
Do you think we'll have another magical moment in this qualifier where someone will buy Aghanims and not know what it does?
What was that?
Well,
was
that
the
had-
LC?
LC,
Yeah.
but an Alk gave it to him, so
Oh,
that
yeah.
that made it even extra like.
Yeah, it's the
Extra
Alpha that
buggy.
didn't know. Rough.
Is
I mean,
that
he
the
might have-
Navi Comanche game?
I think so.
I don't remember.
That sounds right.
It was ugly.
One of the
Dude,
the
he's
danker
still
ones.
level 5. I mean, he's close, but goddamn, this is depressing.
16 minutes still does not have anything.
Might get it here pretty soon.
Nice
Secure
done.
ult. Excalibur gets coiled, and this looks to be his death.
Give me level 6, please.
Wow.
There you go. You got
So-
level 6.
This is starting to add up a bit, right? Back-to-back kills on the Lone Druid. The Lone Druid still #1 on net worth, but look at that overall team indicator. Dyer grabbing the lead just a
Hey.
little bit.
Looking good right now, guys. We got 3 blinks.
That's what I'm talking
Ooh, nice. So how long? 9 minutes?
9 minutes.
Is Sven building one yet?
Ben.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
he's building
pretty
one.
far.
I mean, we
Will he
don't-
get it in the next 8 minutes?
We
I'm
don't-
not sure.
We don't need another one. We already won.
That's true.
As long as it doesn't go over.
Yeah.
So who else could
TS
possibly
issues.
bring? Who could possibly
Wait, go back to the
Treants,
drow.
not
I mean, she
get
could
it.
possibly. What is she building though? Just straight hurricane?
Yeah. I mean, that's right. What else are you gonna build?
Is that a ring of health to make 4 staff now?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Because now the recipe's only 400.
Did they just? It cost the same. They just swapped them out,
I think it's
so.
because
or was it a nerf overall? I can't
No, it
do
was
the
a buff.
math. It's a buff.
I think so.
Yeah, it's the,
Ring of Regen feels worthless. It doesn't feel impactful at all when you have it on support, but the Ring of Health, you can actually kind of feel it.
I agree with the sentiment. I think the Ring of Regen, you can feel for like the first 3 or 4 minutes of the laning phase if you get it really early on some. Like sometimes on an AM, you know.
Uh-oh. Cinder wants to go in with the Blink Dagger Epicenter on top of the Slardar and the Viper Strike. Not
Hello.
expended as of yet. It's going to be a 1-for-1. Now the
For
chase
support.
is on Jakiro, but still think they'll find it.
Loot.bet, baby.
How often do we need to update this thing?
It's not live.
Once per game.
So just per game.
Oh, per game.
Yeah.
It should update automatically though. Like that one earlier, that when it didn't update, I'm not sure why it didn't happen. Should be auto.
No, it's definitely not auto. Watch.
Hey, something
Oh, so it
changed.
is live odds.
It is live odds.
Oh.
Right, right-click on it. Is there some setting for it to be?
What sort of prize is this?
A prize.
There's a Chewbacca mug
Thanks,
up there.
Chewie.
Oh, that's
Alright,
what we were
well.
using to show the levels last time. It's the Chewbacca mug.
You're right, because Chewie's. Yeah, there's trees all over it. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, we're not blocking that anymore, are we?
No, we swapped over. What do you think?
We moved. Yeah, you like the executive call, Suns fan?
Fine.
Now people don't have to look at us whenever they're trying to look at the mini-map, too. I spend most of my game looking at the mini-map, and I'd have to look
See,
at...
but Trent,
you know,
look at this
our
cool
ugly
effect.
mugs.
The layer thing is over us, so there's like a little.
Oh, wow.
See, that looks
You're
like
really
I'm-
in the
I'm
game.
interacting
They
dude.
with
just
the clock.
scanned. They know there's a smoke. Here is the potential first roach of the game. I don't know, dude. How late this game's gonna go?
I think it will.
Pick 3 roaches.
Because they don't have enough of a lead to like win as a drought lineup, but they're still ahead on. Like I don't think Crescendo can close it out early. I don't think Singularity can. So we'll drag it to 3 roaches. Believe, dude.
I was gonna pick up that Aegis. I heard initiation. Jump on the
Yeah,
Octave.
dude, look at the beautiful follow-up. We talked about how this Dire squad has to get the perfect setup so they can land
Alright,
the
they
skill
just
shots,
won.
and they found it. I mean, dude, they just run out of Roche, find the connection, instant 3-for-0. This should be a big tower punish with the Drow Ranger Relic up, but
The bots,
Another-
though. Go Viper.
I don't
Go
get the Viper
top lane.
bots, dude. I really
to the top
don't.
lane. Retreat.
It's so greedy.
Hey, they're up. That's the important
Radiant
thing.
structures
Yeah,
are
it's super greedy.
fortified.
Very, very strange. Wait, who is that?
And he's
Baby Knight.
That's
and he's
Baby
going
Knight.
SNY too.
And we were talking about the Baby Knight heroes, though. Sniper and Viper, man. Those are his
Can
two
we
bread and
can we
butter.
question his Viper build?
Never.
Radiant's middle tower has
He is the
fallen.
preeminent Viper player currently.
Who?
Baby Knight. I don't
He's
think anyone
the
else.
only person that plays Viper.
Well, he picks it the most in the past like year and a half, probably.
I mean, he was the one
you
for
might be
sniper.
right.
He was the one picking sniper when no one was picking.
Yeah, he was also he had like a different build when the talents first came out too. That was kind of funny. He did like the magic build, where he always went like the bonus shrapnels and damage and stuff, and everyone else was going all right click.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to see Crescendo level this out again. I thought this game was moving in their
I
favor,
picked
and all
them
of
to
a
get
sudden,
second, and they're losing every game so far.
What's the bear look like?
I
the
think
bear?
he just got
Yeah.
Radiance.
Lone
Oh,
Druid.
did he actually get it? Yeah. He just,
Okay.
the
So
bear needs to be up here. I don't
the
care about
bear's
Lone Druid
useless this
anymore.
game though. Actually, like that's why I kind of favor Singularity overall.
Yeah, they have
It's just gonna get
corrosive
slowed.
haze, and like you talked about, the slows and damage from drow
It's very depressing.
and the roots. That's actually true. It's a very difficult Lone Druid game. But luckily they have EGM. You know, they have a Sven support that eventually will scale into a carry.
When he gets Blink
You
Aghanim.
you just have to make it to 80 minutes. That's the time.
Easy peasy. I mean, how hard can that be? We're smoking out now, trying to find
Blink
a catch.
Agonims, huh?
Trying to get back in the game.
Sounds aw- Does that work on the bear? If that works on the bear, then maybe
I
it's
don't know.
good.
It's one of those things where it's. I'm
Is
pretty
under
sure it
attack.
does not. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure because I was looking at a bunch of things for Brewlings, and they have a lot of the same interactions as the Lone Druid Bear.
Do they?
There's all these creep heroes and all this crap.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Someone can go test it in a lobby for us.
The bear can pick up a rune. The spiders can't. See? That means Aghanim's should work.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
That's solid
The
logic.
spiders can't.
Fortified.
Ah, of
Top tower
course.
is under attack.
Don't you see the logic?
It always comes back to the opposable thumbs trend. Don't you know that?
Radiant's
Now they're gonna
bottom
trade tier
tower
2 for
is
tier
under
1.
attack.
And they still have BK, or they still have the Aegis.
This is such a defining
She's
moment
mid,
here
though.
for Sing. Singularity, rather.
What are
They should be
doing?
able to catch bottom. They should be chasing, but they can't. Can't get there in time.
No
Jim
blink
couldn't
yet.
get off the stun.
Dire's top tower is under
They
attack.
really wanted that fight.
Yeah,
they
the
can like
impact
see
from,
Drow mid.
What's that?
They could just see Drow mid, and they
Yeah.
sadly couldn't fight them. And they just Dire just scanned and saw they're not there anymore.
Yeah, the smoke doesn't look to be... Well, we'll see. They could get Trian if they run right into them.
Because like, look, no one's pushing mid, no one's pushing bottom. Look where the ward is bottom lane. They know they're smoking. Look at that line. Look at that line by Singularity on the map.
Don't cross that line.
100. No, it's like exactly where they just moved. Oh, they're actually gonna find him anyway, though. Trant.
Yeah, there it goes.
Come on, Brett.
At the end of the day, though,
Why didn't you listen to Kiro? You were warned.
how much does that kill matter?
Eh, it's true, but still, it might
I mean,
cost
it's
them
only
tier
like
2.
a 3... Oh, that's like the actual... So 4K, we'll round it up.
Dire's
Lead.
top
It's
tower
not that
is
bad.
under attack.
They could still potentially
Dire's
turn this
structures
around,
are
but
fortified.
what you're banking on is the bear, like we talked about. Kind of
Radiant's
counter.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, but if no one can fight you,
Dire's
like
top
in this
tower
situation, it
is
doesn't
under
matter.
attack.
Although they are doing way more damage than I would expect with only fucking Slider.
Whoa, what was that?
It's the creep wave.
Side of the teeth.
Oh, Cinder, no.
Fuck. Nice pass. Gets Viper struck. Gonna orb out. Everyone's getting out of town. Almost get the
Dire's
tier
top tower
3.
is under attack.
What do we have next? We're going for AC, I presume.
Yeah, against that lineup.
Is there a point where, like, can you itemize against any of this?
I mean, the
That's
Radiance
fair.
is really good against Drow lineups in general, which is nice. But the AC is... There's nothing you can really do because you can't, like, purge it. I mean, you could,
What about
but
you
it wouldn't
just?
do anything.
What about you just play split push with Ags?
I mean, you went bots Viper, so...
Exactly.
Blink's almost done. They've been giving a lot of space to EGM, like getting waves mid.
Yeah, they need to become a carry now, I think.
Dodges the root. What a player. Oh, can get that.
He hasn't been playing enough Siltbreaker, apparently.
Yeah, clearly.
I actually have yet to play.
That's alright. Played it once.
Aight.
Sight.
That's sounds way too Canadian coming.
I also
That's
have
not that easy.
confirmation that in-game taunts on the chat wheel are also allowed explicitly in the rules.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. We don't need to go back and
Oh, that's what
DQ
I
all
was-
those teams.
That's what I was thinking of anyway.
Me too, but yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under
Oh,
attack.
we got something correct.
What'd we get?
Number of blanks.
Oh, yeah,
Nailed
baby.
it.
So we just need these Roshan kills.
We're so good, guys.
So Crescendo needs to get 3 more Roshits.
Okay, just...
They let their Aegis just pop, right?
Do you see what he did there? He shadow waved the catapult so they would hit Cinder, and so he would like panic and like sorry, not Cinder and Nisha. Of course, we switched our puck players, but yeah. Then he has the orb away because he's like, I can't blink now. Maybe they're initiating on me. Ah! There's no one there.
Yeah.
Okay. Jakiro with the Force Staff.
SNY Drow. We're looking to go high ground next road.
I think so. Oh, nice kickoff here.
Wow, look at the damage from Sportsman.
Oh, my. They actually turn this around. Syndrin with the follow-up epi. Nisha dies for the first time. That's a dominating streak
dust.
down. Kakor dusted up, slowed down, and chopped down. He's going to be turned to lumber after that one. Shit.
Fortune.
Well, that cuts it down.
You guys know
12
Baby
months.
Knight used to play StarCraft 2?
Yeah, a pro, I believe.
Yeah. Would it be worth mentioning he wasn't pro? He used to play StarCraft when he was 10 years old.
I mean, he was
Just to let you know,
He was really bad.
he was in the pro scene. I'm not sure if he was really. He wasn't like a tier 1 pro, but you know, he was.
Pro is
around.
pro, you know. Win is a win.
Pro is pro.
Give me an F5, would you?
Oh, sure.
Thanks there, bud.
Anything for you, Trent.
Thank you.
I used Nos.
Look how
at
poor the
least it
low
doesn't
druid
count.
looks these days, you know? Doesn't do his normal hero builds anymore. Just brown boots tango.
I thought they added. Oh,
I don't know, man. I'm
I
not
thought they
gonna
added
lie.
the bear here.
It's just not on this one.
The range druid was pretty lame. Here we go. Initiation onto Excalibur. But here comes the Dream Coil. Follow up from Puck. Excalibur gets destroyed. Ake, he'll get chased down. Maybe a shallow grave. Nope. Not going to be there in time. EGM joins the party a little bit late. Singularity follows up. They do find a kill, but the rest of their team getting cleaned up. It's a 1 for 3. Crescendo hunting for more. Nisha on the hunt. They will actually find this.
So close to Yules. Ah!
Oh my. 1 for 4 overall.
Crescendo is crumbling.
Dude, they really are. This is so rough.
Oh no. I'm only gonna get 2 roses.
How do the groups work?
Tower is under attack.
Do people get eliminated? Group stage?
I have
Yes.
to read. It's different in every region, but yeah.
It is?
It depends on the
Well,
invite.
it's not different in literally every region, but there are differences across the regions. Yeah.
So for EU, the team that does the best in round robins automatically gets the GI, and then there's a
Oh.
double elimination of the top 4.
yeah, the top 5 are in good shape.
Oh,
So there is elimination in the group.
they got the transfector, but the melee racks will fall.
That's big.
Oh, hopefully that's right. I think that's right.
We'll double check.
You know what? I got the power.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, it was a little confusing looking at all the regions at once.
It actually is.
Because like some regions, it's only double elimination that matters. Like it doesn't matter if you come first in the round robin in CIS or SA, for example.
So, okay, in EU, Phase 1, teams that have qualified
Yeah,
for Phase
okay,
2
that's
play
what
out
we were
double
right.
elimination. All matches are best of 3 except Grand Finals. Okay. And, no, you were totally right. In EU, China, C, and NA, top seed directly goes to TI. Then the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th go into playoffs.
How many teams are there total? 10?
I think so. That sounds about right.
Yes.
So 2nd through 5
Yes, there's 10.
go to bracket system. Well, right now, Crescendo is definitely not in the top 5.
I can tell you.
Hey, look at this. Look at that living armor, guys. Like it?
God, it looks so
I think it's hilarious.
Radiant's top tower.
hilariously ridiculous. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
it's totally ridiculous, but in a good way. Like I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, Treant Protector, you've been the one to fall for your team time and time again, and look at what you've done. You've created space for your hero. Tier 2 tower.
Radiant's top tower.
EGM
has
pops the
fallen.
drums. Blink Dagger, not going to find a hero. With a full stats pool. There's a second Roche.
Jackie.
Will it go on?
Shadow.
We picked 3.
I know. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, this is going to be kind of do or die here for Singularity. If they biff this engagement, oh my.
At the very least, we have the number of them correct so far. Like in terms of team with the most roast kills. Crescendo got both.
Could you click
Yeah.
on the bear?
Why do you... I
Could
just
you
want to see the
click
prediction.
on the bear.
The bear.
All right, he's got a mail.
Oh, he actually did not go ace.
Casual.
Yeah. Late.
That's good.
So he wants the Ghost Scepter next. Okay. Yeah, a lot
That's
of right
really
clicks.
smart, actually. That's a good way to make the bear useful.
A lot of right clicks, yeah.
Just put it on yourself at this point, I think. Actually,
No, you mean keep the radiance. Oh, you mean put the radiance and the ghost scepter on yourself?
no, I mean the Ghost Scepter on the because Lone Druid's the one dying. They're not even killing the bear.
I think that.
I mean, they will kill the bear.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Like in
they'll
these
start.
fights, Lone Druid is the one actually dying.
Yeah. It's if they get the jump, that's how it goes. But if they're like trying to see.
How about double Ghost Scepter, guys?
Yeah, that's the strat.
I mean,
about
that's
that?
a fair
What
compromise.
if E-Blade was 2 Ghost Scepters? Imagine the value for Lone Druid.
Yeah. How about Diffusal on Drow?
Such a useful item for Lone
Imagine.
Druid.
Why not Diffusal on Drow?
This game?
Yeah.
Against the
Once you
Warcry,
see those Ghost
it would be really
Scepters.
good. Yeah.
And it's
I mean,
actually
I don't
bang
think
for the
Diffusal's
buck
bad.
as far as agility is concerned. It's one of the best in the game.
It's
Can't
true.
you make a similar case about the butterfly though? Like, are they really going to be getting MKBs that quickly?
Yeah,
It
that's
does not
4
look like
seconds.
it.
You can't hit the bear.
Dire's
Of course, he doesn't know that he's actually going Ghost Scepter. He will now. So it is on the Lone Druid himself at the moment.
Oh.
That's a man down and a tower down. My word. Damn, she hits hard. Look at this poor bear.
It's so useless. Look at that thing ticking down. Look how long it lasts. Look at the bear right now.
Oh,
I'm a bear, not a slug.
And it's gone.
dude, with the S and Y on top of it too, it's like the double slow's crazy.
Maybe you put the
Dire's top
Viper
tower
Boots of
is under
Travel on the
attack.
bear. Does that help? I think so. Pretty sure that's the play.
That bear needs a windlace.
Why did Viper buy BOTs? I still don't understand.
I actually
He
haven't
has-
seen him use them.
He has done actually nothing with the BOTs.
It's
I
the
hate to be
movements.
critical.
Nice.
I hate to be hangry, but I am.
I'm hangry,
I
actually.
think he was just in a weird spot where like Midas wasn't that good, but they weren't fighting, so he wanted an item that
Actually, just straight SLY.
Take some damage there. Looks like a Dazzle's going to fall before getting a
I
Grave
disagree.
off. And
respectfully.
Lone Druid attempting to TP out, but will not find his way home. Instead to the grave. 55 seconds on the deck.
Guys, this game is looking like it's going to be over. Pretty darn
real
soon.
bad. It's real bad.
I don't respect you, but I disagree.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Is that a quote from Twitch chat?
No, that's a Zyori
That,
classic.
that sounds like
I
a Twitch
don't
Kelly.
agree with you. What? No, wait, what was
No,
it?
I don't respect you, and I
What?
don't agree.
I don't agree.
Here we go. A dive past the tower. This could be the final play. Peytos, he's crazy. He's dead. That's a gem down. Why did he do that?
He's crazy. That's why. You know anything?
He is actually crazy. And now the bird's going to die. All right, they biffed it.
Under attack.
Huh.
They don't really give up that much, apparently. It's not up
I
to
mean, it's not a huge deal, but still.
I mean,
A
bottom's
gem
down, middle's down.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, they're
They
still
took
in,
bottom lane.
they're still in good shape, but
Yeah, bottom lane gone, mid lane gone.
I'm just saying you didn't have to give them the gem. Just
Dude, it was space.
Let's see if
And
they
it's
can
time for
buy-
third Roche. He knows.
that's true. There's fine time for third rush.
Gem.
Can buy another gem.
Oh, no, it doesn't show anymore.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah.
Damn. Why'd they get rid of all these good features that I used to use?
I know. The wards, the smokes.
Why did they, Suns fan? Why did they?
I don't
indeed?
understand. Back in my day, I could do stuff here.
I still,
Totally.
I think until the end of time, you will be talking about how amazing the hotkeys and Hanzo. Someone takes damage, and you press a button, and it goes, "Whoa, Viper! He's almost dead."
Yeah, that was cool. They should add that. So for people that don't know,
Isn't it a thing in Dota? It's space last activity or whatever?
no.
Well, Space's last activity. This is like if 2 heroes are taking damage on the map, they get hotkeys assigned. Just talk about it.
And it shows up on the map. They need a space here. Like, hello, I'm being damaged. Just like the Viper who drops right off the bat. No
was-
buyback for him.
Their morale is being damaged right now. This is so.
Hold
Does
the
have
Roche.
buyback.
Hold the line,
And they need...
hold the line,
There's not going to be a Roche number 3,
Again.
friends.
guys. They've got 2 buybacks.
It's over.
It's going to be a
And
4v5.
this Rax is donezo.
Radiant structures are
Crescendo is the part of the song when it gets loudest, right?
This is where Slider just jumps in the well, I'm sure. Go, Slider. Oh, he's going in. There he is.
All right, 3 out of 4. We're getting better. We're getting better.
Yeah, not bad. It's alright. Team Singularity. So who did we
They're
say was
2-0.
going to win? I believe that was us. We said Singularity, and he was like, "I want Crescendo win. We'll
Did
see."
I? I didn't. I was in the bathroom the whole time.
Shit, you guys are right.
No,
I
when we did the predictions.
I did
Remember?
say
We were saying the
Crescendo.
Rose kills. He's like, "Well, I think Crescendo's going to get the most
Oh,
'cause
right,
they're
right.
going to
You
win."
came back
Yeah.
during the draft, Suns.
Right.